a man with a record of 22 wins, 1 loss, with 7 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 8 stone, 9 pounds, 8 ounces, and tonight he wears the blue and red shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the British champion from Liverpool, James Jazza Dickens! And across the ring, in the blue corner, stands a man whose unbeaten record reads 16 wins with 10 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 8 stone, 9 pounds, 12 ounces, and tonight he wears the black and yellow shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world from Miami, by way of Cuba, Guillermo Rigondeax. Your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Spoke to you both in the dressing room, you both know I expect. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both watch your heads in close. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WBA Super Bantamweight Championship of the world.
A fight that was scheduled first time for March. Rigondeax had problems getting a visa, but now here he is. Against Willie Casey, the Irishman, 5 years ago. He took Casey out in the opening round. Dickens has been saying it is his destiny to be the world champion. What can he do?
It's a big question, John. It really is. What can he do?
Well, it'd certainly rank alongside the likes of Lloyd Honeyghan against Don Curry, against Randolph Turpin, against Sugar Ray Robinson, if he pulls this one off.
Oh, it'd be such an amazing win. It'd be the biggest win by any British fighter in recent years, that's for sure. I think the Turpin-Robinson thing stands alone.
1951, that was. So often with Rigondeax, it's a quiet opening as he just looks to see what his opponent has got.
And he makes you miss by inches, centimetres sometimes.
He wound up on that left hand.
Good jab there from Dickens as well, that's good. A little bit of confidence maybe there for Jazza.
Self-confessed bad lad when he was a kid, Jazza. Turned his life around with his religion and with his boxing. Works as a volunteer in soup kitchens and night shelters back home in Liverpool. A proud product of the Everton Red Triangle Gym. He missed by a lot there, did he?
I think just clipped him as well with that, actually, with that left hand, just as Jazza was just spinning round. And just before that, I was just about to say, well, Jazza's the only one who's landed with a punch so far, but then Rigondeax put paid to that. That's the thing with Rigondeax, it's very hard and you can't make any mistakes.
Behind the scenes, those who've been working say that all through the week Rigondeaux's been sweetness and light. Come fight night, it's been a slightly different story. Business time. Very, very quiet opening round.
But this is the Rigondeax way, isn't it? He just likes to have a look at his opponent. Nice little jab from Jazza. Landing on the gloves there was Jazza Dickens. It's good to see he's willing to let his hands go though if he sees the opportunity.
Well, he can't allow himself to be overawed, can't allow himself to be intimidated. Good shot there from Rigondeax in the closing seconds of the round. Right hand gets through, And a little bit of an old-fashioned stare between the two. In the corner, Paul and Michael Stevenson. Quiet opening round. Did that right hand from Rigondeaux in the closing seconds, did that enough to take it for him?
Yeah, I think so. I do. It was a very cagey round, but he didn't get totally out box Jazza Dickens. That's a good thing, you know. He didn't run overall with anything, but I think, yeah, just that little thing. It was a cagey opener by both.
Battle of the Southpaws. So many of the great Cuban amateurs over the years have been Southpaws. That was the way, the coaching method. They were encouraged to adopt the southpaw stance simply because it is so awkward.
He's practically cheating. Good left hand there from Rigondeaux. Sharp. There's no telling his. That's the thing about Rigondeaux as well. There's no telling his punches. He doesn't move the hand before he throws it. It goes direct from where it is. Oh, good left hand from Jazza.
Left hand from Dickens. He's poker faced as well, isn't he, Rigondeaux? Yeah. Doesn't give away any sort of emotion.
I'll tell you what though, Jazza Dickens, his tactics are not too bad actually. You know, he's trying to stay safe, and then when he's going to throw his punches, he's committing fully. So I think something like with Rigondeaux, who makes you miss by inches, you're afraid to overcommit, so you end up throwing sloppy punches, and then he makes you pay with it. But Jazza's, no, he's flying in with his shots when he decides to throw them.
Rigondeaux just waiting for Dickens to commit himself. He might have a long wait. Dickens trying to stay tight, compact, and adopting a cagey approach himself. Look at those faces on the far side of the ring, every one of them not wanting to miss 1 second, because that's all it takes with a blink of an eyelid. Rigondeaux hasn't really landed a big shot as yet. He's had the one left hand in this round. Dickens responded, so on that basis fairly level, and that was blocked. Well, there's hardly been a punch thrown for the last minute and a half. Sorry if it sounds a little bit quiet, but that's the way it is. Dickens not prepared to commit himself. Likewise, Rigondeaux.
And this is where the criticism stems from Rigondeaux, is that he's not willing to ever take the lead. He's always reactive, never proactive in his work.
Dropped by Top Rank, the promoters, and by HBO, the American boxing channel, for precisely that reason. Well, how do you score that? That's got to be a level round,
it's surely.
It's
got to be, haven't it? You know, nothing. They both landed with a left hand. That was it.
It's a 1-1 draw. Well, let's take a look at them. There's the left hand of Rigondeaux.
Fantastic shot, isn't it?
And here's the left hand. No, that's a
different angle.
From a different angle, and in a moment we'll see the left hand of Dickens.
Well, if that was it, it missed. I think Jazza saying he broke his jaw.
He's gone. The fight's over. Shot, I think. That one shot has ended the fight. It's all over. Well, what an anticlimax. One punch has seemingly ended the fight. The left hand from Rigondeaux. And that has resulted in a broken jaw, as spotted in the corner. and as soon as they spotted that fact, they pulled him out.
That's just heartbreaking for Jazza Dickens. Getting beat's one thing, but a thing like that, having your jaw broken so early in a fight, when it's a great shot.
It was a great shot.
It's a great shot, but it's just one of those things. You can get hit with 20 of those shots, one after the other, nothing happens. But you get caught right in the right place and it breaks your jaw.
Well, it was a hell of a punch.
It's beautifully timed. So you just dipping the shoulder, then moving the head across as well, just to put the weight into the punch.
Well, you have to say, what a shame. What a pity.
But it's a shame, because obviously for Jazza Dickens, which we feel for, but also people come out, they wanted to see more of the great Rigondo, and
all we saw in the end was one round which he won, second round which was, we scored it level, but it was the one big punch which ended it. Broken jaw for Jazza Dickens, and the dream has not come to reality.
Well, actually, looking back at the replay, Jazza actually missed with his big left hand, so it would have been a Rigo round, really. But it looked like he caught him with a shot, and yeah, we didn't get to see anything that we didn't see what we hoped with Jazza, going out on his shield or pulling one of the biggest upsets in boxing history, or Rigo putting on a masterclass. Either way, we sort of feel a little bit cheated. I hope that Jazza Dickens gets his opportunity again, and the jaw heals and he can continue his career. That's the most important part.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that means that the winner and still the WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world from Miami by way of Cuba is Guillermo Rigondo.
So Rigondo retains his title.
Ladies
One or
and
two
gentlemen,
boos around the audience, but Jazza Dickens breaking his jaw.